Hello everybody, I hope you are all doing really well. Now in today's video we will be looking into some of the asanas which will help in the management of Alzheimer's disease. Now this video is in continuation of my last video. In the last video we saw some hand exercises and mudras, specifically the Anjali mudra and the Ganesh mudra, which are really so easy to do and but yet so effective in the management of Alzheimer's. Now Alzheimer's is a very debilitating disease because there is a progressive deterioration of the nervous system, and traditional allopathic medicines or treatments are not there for the cure of Alzheimer's. There is a progressive decline in the memory and the brain function that occurs, and there is an increase in forgetfulness, and people feel more sad, lost, anxious, stressful, and they start doubting themselves. There is a lowering of self-confidence, and bodily also their movement also slows down, and they are not able to do simple tasks as effectively as they could do in their younger years. So it is really painful to see our loved ones if anybody is suffering from Alzheimer's. However, we can help them with the simple hand exercises and the mudras, which will help in the better management of the condition. Now in today's video we will see some of the simple sitting asanas. Now why we are taking sitting asanas? Because it can be done sitting on the floor, but it can also be done as a variation sitting on the chair, which is comfortable for most elderly persons. Now there are asanas in the standing such as the Tadasana and the Vrikshasana, wherein you stand on both your feet, or your bent leg position, wherein one of your leg you bend it alternatively in the form of a tree pose, which is called as Vrikshasana. But then we will not be doing those, we will be just looking at some of the sitting asanas. So the first asana that we will be doing is called as Vajrasana or the diamond pose. Now this asana is what I am sitting on. So basically you bend your legs and your knees and sit like this and on your feet. Now when you sit like this and keep your hands on your thighs and observe that your back, neck and head is straight. Now immediately what happens is that it is called as a diamond pose for a specific reason, only because it helps in the activation and strengthening of all the organs of your body, and as well as increases the digestive fire and also balances hormone function, as well as energizing and activating your nervous system and brain functions too. However, variation of the Vajrasana is that you can sit on the chair and take the backrest and try to keep your back, neck and head straight and feel the benefit of the or variation of the Vajrasana. Now another asana which can be done is called as Paschimottanasana. Paschimottanasana is also called as forward bending asana. So in this asana you sit comfortably and outstretch your feet like this, and inhaling gently lift your arms up and stretch it towards the sky. That is breathing in, you lift your arms up, and when you breathe out or exhale, try to bend forward and try to bend as much as possible, keeping your knees straight, and breathe in for some breathing and breathe out slowly for a couple of times. Feel the stretch of your back and neck, and inhaling gently come up and bring your hand down and return back to your original position. Now what this asana does is that because you are bending your upper body over your lower body, there is increased flexibility of the back and the spine, and there is increased flow of the blood to the brain, which actually nourishes all the nerves of the brain and helps in better functioning of the brain and helps in the management of all the brain functions including memory and cognitive functions also. However, the variation of Paschimottanasana is that you can sit on the chair and hold your palms on the knees and try to bend as much as possible on the chair. And the idea is that there is more increased blood flow to the head region, and be there for the count of 9. So breathe in and breathe out, and see that your back is arched forward and you're looking down at one point. So this is a variation. However, you can get the benefit of it to a certain degree even if you're sitting on the chair. Now, third asana, what is that you sit in Siddhasana, that is just cross-legged. This is called as the meditative pose, and sit comfortably keeping your palms on the bent knees. Observe that your entire body is relaxed, your heart chakra and the shoulders open up, and your body feels relaxed and your mind feels calm. This is a very good asana. However, people who are not able to sit like this can also try sitting on a chair with crossing their ankles when it is down. Okay, so over a period of time, any of these asanas with continued practice can be done as the body becomes more and more flexible. When you do these asanas, like any other yoga asanas, almost all yoga asanas promote a feeling of overall well-being, and there is a slowing down of your breath which promotes a feeling of calmness. Sitting in Siddhasana also helps you deal with the feeling of sadness or self-doubt or anxiety, and fills you up with peace and a feeling of well-being. Now these are the 3 asanas which can be easily done, because there are advanced asanas such as Shirshasana or Adho Mukha Svanasana or Vrikshasana, which are little advanced asanas and not really easy to do for persons suffering from dementia or Alzheimer's disease, because Alzheimer's in progression leads to dementia, wherein there is a loss of memory happening at a very advanced level. And to prevent that from happening and to prevent our loved ones from suffering a great deal, we can help them and join along with them to do these simple asanas and uplift their mood and make them feel happy and healthy. Now, I enjoyed sharing this video with you, and I hope you found it really helpful. Try to share it with your loved ones. Everybody can do these asanas, not necessarily that somebody who has Alzheimer's has to do this. Anyone can do and benefit, because these are all general asanas also. So do leave me your comments, and thank you for watching my video. And lastly, I wish to say one more thing, that with your continued love and support, I have reached 50 subscribers. That makes me really happy. I wish that you support and love my channel, and so that I can reach to more people. Thank you once again. I wish that you support and love my channel, and so that I can reach to more people. Thank you once again, and namaste.